Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Kristi. I had a couple things I wanted to show you before we go on. I can't remember if I showed you these. I got these little, this set of dies, and I can't wait to use them. I saw Michelle, I'm taking it out of the plastic so you can see it a little bit better. I think it was Michelle over at Country Morning Creations, do this on the front cover of one of her journals. And what she did was, I don't even know which one she used, but it was really, I think it was this one. And so she ran her front cover through the die cutter, and then, you know, it left the impression of the roses, and then she put a book page behind it, and it was so pretty. So I can't wait to try that. This one is kind of a, almost like a wild rose here, and then this one's kind of a filigree, and then this one has the rose border as well. It's just so pretty. I can't wait to try those. Okay, sorry about that. People coming and going today. Anyway, yeah, I'm looking forward to using that one. That's fun. You know, I have a lot of dies, and I don't use them as much as I'd like. So I'm going to focus on trying to use these this year. The other thing that I got, and I just got this on a whim. This came up in my recommendations on Amazon, and I thought these, and forgive me if I've already shown you these, but I thought these would make really cool closures. What they are is sweater slash shawl clips, and you know, this works kind of like on the fabric. It has the teeth to kind of bite through. So I thought wherever I'm going to attach it, I'm going to have to reinforce the book. But how gorgeous would that be as a closure? Now this one's about 1.5 inches, so it'd be maybe a 2 signature book, hardcover book or something, but wouldn't that be gorgeous? And then, let me move this all the way so you can see. The other one that I got was this knot, and I thought that was cool. This one is, I just love it. It has some flowers and leaves. This one's a little bit bigger even, almost 2 inches on that one. And then this one, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I just love these. And then there's some other ones that have like little clippies. This matches this one here. This has, I guess the clips go this way. You know, they have teeth, so I'd have to make sure that I reinforce the paper, maybe put a couple layers of cardstock on that edge where this is going to close that together. But I just thought, and this one even has a chain dangling down, and you could add a bulb pin and some charms and things to it if you wanted to. But I love this antique silver. That's my favorite metal. And then this one has little trees there, and then we have this one with the floral motif, and then this one, and then this one matches that large rose too. This one's you could now this one I'm not going to make a book that's that thick, although this one might be perfect for my my case that's going to hold my 6 journals for the year. This might be perfect for that. In fact, if I made it a little bit bigger, I might be able to get all 12 of them in there. I'm not sure. I'm having a hard time, guys. I'm going to admit it, trying to journal every day. It's just not something that I do on a daily basis, and I have to really, you know, I'll remember 3 days later, and then I'll try to go back and recreate, and that doesn't always work. But I'm just too busy. When I was on my cruise, I didn't have any problem. Every time we got back to the stateroom, I would write in my book, but I don't have much going on here. I feel like there's not a lot to write about, and I'm not one for really writing my thoughts. So, but anyway, this one is really cool, and I can adjust the chain to make it shorter if I wanted to, but I thought those would be really cool journal closures. So I had that. And then lastly, but not least, I got me these Tim Holtz shears. Now, these babies are humongous. Boy, they feel good though. The really cool thing about Tim Holtz scissors is that one blade is always serrated, so they're self-sharpening. And these are awesome scissors. You can pretty much cut your finger off with this, so be careful. But I love these cushy grips. And yeah, these are going to be really fun. They're heavier than these scissors, but they have, I think they have a little bit. Well, they're not like the Snips. They're not as pointed, but I think they'll cut sharper, so they won't be tearing my paper at the end, hopefully, as much. But we'll try them out and see what happens. So let's see, this goes. This has a way that it goes and a way that it doesn't go. So, all right, I do not have a holder for these scissors. I don't know if it would fit in this big one. Yeah, it does. It fits in the big one. And then I don't know what I did with the little plastic things. I need one more small one is what I need. So anyway, I thought I would share that with you. Maybe I'll just keep my small snips up here. Although I don't want to poke myself. They are very sharp. Anyway, let's come back around. We are working on a 5x7-ish file folder journal. This is, and I am totally blank, but anyway, the inspiration for this journal, the link will be below in the description box. You know, I can remember everything until I turn the camera on, and then I forget everything. So, yeah, this collection is so pretty. And last time we put together the journal, and so I went through and inked around all of the journal flips, flaps, pockets, etc. And I inked around these papers and cut them to size. So I thought we'd go ahead and decorate the booklet. So the idea for this is from Club Scrap, from Tricia Morris. And then this is Rosy Posy is the name of this, and I'm totally blank on who the designer is, but I will definitely have the link below in this description. I'm looking to see if it is written on anything else. Yes, Screech Studios. There we go. Okay. And yeah, it's a small kit. It has like I believe 4 backgrounds and 2 ephemera pages. But I saw someone the other day who had used this kit. So if you go onto YouTube and you just search Screech Studios Rosy Posy, and I can't remember who it was, but she a gal did a book journal with it, and she did all kinds of fun stuff. She enlarged the pages and made envelopes, and reduced the pages and made smaller pieces of ephemera, and I mean, she just did a beautiful job with it. But anyway, let's go ahead and cover this book. Now, you do not need to use the washi tape. I did fix the washi tape on this. It did stick really well, so it ripped up part of the file folder when I took it off, you know, just the top layer, but of course that's covered up when I fixed it. And but you could easily skip the washi tape and you either use paper or just glue where that washi tape is. So I will probably fast forward some of this, because there's not really a lot to say when you're matting pages. If I think of something, you know, mind-shattering, I will be back. Let's do the inside here. And I think I had this one to go this way. I am going to use the whole piece on this one only because it goes down so far on this side. So this will be fun to try and glue and get in the pocket. Let's see how let's see how we do. Okay, now I think I glued these just on the sides. This is left and right. And I'm thinking that I might want to just round these corners. Either that or use the punch, the envelope punch, to kind of mimic that corner there. Let's see what happens. Yeah, let's do that. So this one will go this way because it's straight on the other side, like that. I need to ink that. What did I do with my... So I'm not going to mat this. I am going to mat this, however. So let's do that same kind of edge on this one. And I think it will go this way. Okay, let's see. And, you know, it's not going to match up perfectly because it's not the exact same punch that the file folder manufacturers use. It's just a nod to a, you know, to the corner punch, but it's fun. So on this one, I think I did a little bit closer. It's kind of hard to measure sometimes the file folders and get them, like, do I measure from this point, do I measure from that point? So don't worry about it, just punch it. Okay, so this one will be on this side. I'm not sure about what I want to do there. I think I'll just do the same thing. That way, yeah, just a little bit more interest. Get that piece I cut off inked. These papers are so pretty. I really like them, and I love the color of green. It's kind of a, you know, what we would have called an aspen green. Kind of on the tealy side. Okay. There we go. All right. So we're going to be, that's it for the matting portion. We're going to be adding some ephemera to this and a journal. So I have the ephemera cut. Let me bring that in. And I haven't got the pages cut out yet, but we'll put the ephemera in where we think it ought to go. I did not ink the ephemera, so let's start with, this looks like to me like an arc, and so let's start there. I know this is a pocket, so what I think I'm going to do is line this up. Let's do it this way. Line this up here and here. And score across that, because I'm pretty sure that gets folded up. And I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to score this way. Not exactly sure, so I'm just going to line, I'm going to go along that line there. And do it the same on this side. I'm lining up the straight edge here because there's not really a place to mark it on there. Okay, and then we're going to fold that in, and we're going to fold that in, and we're going to fold that in. And then we have a beautiful little envelope. Isn't that cute? Really like that. I am not going to glue this down anywhere. I am just going to tuck it in the pocket. So let's go ahead. I don't think anything else needs to be scored, but let's go ahead and just work on some ephemera today, and then I will get the pages cut and we'll revisit. Now, does this, I'm trying to figure out where I need ink. Okay, so I'm going to need ink on this edge. Probably not all the way down, but let's get some ink on there. And on this side. Looks like I only need glue from that little point down because it kind of comes this way. So, yeah. All right. Missed one edge here. Okay, now this houses these little file folders. Oops, got an extra piece in there. So let's put those in there. So this, you could, I'm going to attach here for the time being. And we've got all these other pieces. Now, this would be a great belly band for here, for tucking things in. I need to cut off about a 1/16 of an inch. Perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and ink this. And I may come back with some lace trim for this, or I may not, because this one has lace. Well, it's a lacy, but it has like this. This looks like Battenberg lace in the back of here, in the background, and it's very floral. Even the florals are lacy, so I'm not sure that it quite needs the extra let alone the bulk, because it is a smaller journal. Come on. I need to get the stuff off the tip. Alright. So I think it goes this way. Maybe it doesn't matter. Alright. So we'll put that there. I like that. I think that looks really pretty. And then we have these stamps, which I thought about sticking on here, but I want to put a little bit of something behind it. So these are all things that we're going to tuck in, and some hanging little pieces. Whoops, they're flying everywhere. Okay, so tag. These are some pieces that we can hang somewhere, maybe on the front cover, and another tag. So I think I'm going to use this one as a little, I hope you can see that. I think I'm going to use this one as a little tuck spot for right here. So let's ink that. Need a little bit more. So I think I'll get some cheesecloth to put behind this. So, do I want the... Okay, if I put it this way, I'm limited. But if I put it on this side, I can have something that's a little larger. So, let's see. We want to leave that open and do the bottom and the side over here. And I'm not going to leave a border. I'm just going to go right up to the edge of that paper. That gives me a little bit more room for tuckage. Okay. Okay, so where is my cheese? That was a super quick 29 minutes. Okay, so I've got some mesh here that I have sitting that I want to use up, and it came off of this, and I cut through it with my Tim Holtz shears, and it cut like butter. Okay, so I want to use that here, but let's go ahead and ink these little postage stamps. I did not cut these with my decorative scissors, but you could. I wanted to keep some of that blue background so that it would pop off the top of this file folder, but you could do that if you wanted. It's already layered, so I don't have to do too much work, but I have this little mesh pieces that I thought I might stick down here just to add a little texture. Yeah, just like that. And I am going to add a little glue here that will seep through, or I should say a little bit extra glue to hold that mesh in place. Just like that. Okay, same thing over here. I guess I'll put a little bit of sticky there. No particular way. Just plop it down, but I want to use it up because it's laying here, and I'm trying to be inspired by all you ladies who are using what's on your desk, because I have a lot of stuff up here. Alright, so let's do the same way, about 1/2 inch from top and bottom there. Don't look at my fingernails, guys. I really apologize, but it's crazy here in California. And I should have left them and not had them done to begin with. But my sister talked me into it, and now here I am. But she's going to fix them for me. She hasn't been feeling well, but she's getting better, and she's going to fix them for me. Hopefully soon. Hint, hint. Okay. There we go. Isn't that pretty? I want to put something on here. What do I want to put on there? I've got this. I don't really want to cover up those roses. And the skinnier ones that I have, no matter what I have, that's going to cover up the roses. That's going to cover up the roses. I don't want to do the edges. Maybe I'll just do the top and bottom. I do that sometimes. Let's do that. Let's just do that. And then we can use this over here as well. Let's, we could do this across here as well, across the whole piece. But let's, yeah, let's do this. I want to have a little something here. Now, what do I want to do here on these? You know, I think I'm going to wait until I get everything in here and then decide. So what I plan to do with this, there is going to be a journal here. I'm going to come back, we'll probably put some seam binding in those, and maybe we'll make a little piece to hang on the cover with this. It is getting a little I don't know, the cover's so pretty already, but maybe up at the top or something. We'll see. I'm going to play with it. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and ink all these pieces. And then we'll be back tomorrow, and I'll have the pages cut out. We'll put the pages in too. Now I am going to attach the pages with the seam binding also, so the pages will be completely removable. So I think that'll be a lot of fun. And yeah. So alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.